Hey everybody, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with our latest installment of our bowl preview series. We have finally reached the semifinals, everybody. We are going to take a look at the Rose Bowl game featuring the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Alabama Crimson Tide. As always, if you are getting some good information, appreciate what we're doing here. All we ask is that you give us the like, give us the thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as well. I do have premium picks available. If you would like to get even more of my picks, I do have the link that will be provided in the description of the video. All right? And one more time, of course, if you're looking for more information on this game, don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com. Deep dives into every game going on every single day. It is an invaluable resource for all handicappers. All right, guys, let's take a look at this one. As we see, Alabama is a 19-point favorite currently, and the total on this game still stands at 65.5. This is going to be a 4 p.m. start time there, of course, in Pasadena, California. You know, Clemson made a couple of defensive adjustments the second time that they played Notre Dame this season, and don't think Nick Saban wasn't paying attention. The main thing that Clemson was able to do the second time is they kept Ian Book in the traditional pocket and made him more of a pro-style drop-back passer. That's not really his game. They concentrated their rush outside of the B-gaps. They mixed in some exotic blitzes and were able to keep him off his toes and in the pocket. And consequently, he had a decent game. He was 20 for 28, but no touchdown passes. And he had two passes that were completed for over 20 yards. That's a very fine day for that Clemson defense. Now, I think Alabama, that defense is not quite on the level that they have been in years past. They're probably not quite on the level of the Clemson defense, but I think that they are going to have a trick or two up their sleeve for the Irish as far as the defensive side of the ball goes. But make no mistake, this is a good Irish unit. Ian Book is a fine quarterback, and they will be able to have a little bit of success running the ball and throwing the ball down the field. But here's the problem. They're not going to have an answer for this Alabama offense, as so many teams have not this season. Syntax, yeah, that's for fools. The Notre Dame rush defense, they had no rush. They had no answer for Travis Etienne. They had no answer for Trevor Lawrence the second time around when he ran the ball. Now, obviously, Mac is not going to do what Trevor Lawrence did. That's not Mac Jones's game. But he is at least as good a passer. That's right. That's my hot take. He's at least as good a passer as Lawrence is right now. I like Mac Jones. I like Najee Harris even more than I like Travis Etienne. I'm a pretty big Etienne fan, and of course this core of receivers is just absolutely stupendous. The ACC championship game for me looked a lot like that Notre Dame Cotton Bowl game against Clemson 2 years ago. Unimaginative play calling. They weren't able to make adjustments on the fly. They made almost no adjustments at halftime. After spending a whole half figuring out what didn't work, they weren't able to adjust and have success there in the second half. I think we're going to have a lot of the same with this Alabama team. This offense is absolutely relentless. Just when you think you've got them stopped, they'll bust one with Najee Harris or throw it down the field for a big gainer. I think Alabama is able to score constantly in this one. Notre Dame is certainly going to get their points, but I think Alabama gets enough to be able to cover this big number. They've been covering big numbers all year long. The only exception was the last game out against Florida. And make no mistake, Notre Dame is nothing like the Florida offense when they have their full complement of receivers and skill position players. Give me Alabama minus the 19. And at the end of this one, you guys can join me as we'll pick up our winning tickets and we will head back to the window. All right, good luck to everybody. Thanks again for watching. One more time, if you would be kind enough to like and subscribe, sure appreciate it. And good luck on all of your plays today. We'll see you on the next video. Take care, everybody.